It's gonna be a blast with a super sweet podcast. End of the week, Friday to Sunday. Ay. Ay. The start of the weekend, fun Friday, the start of the weekend. Again, the start of the weekend, fun Friday, the start of the weekend. Again, we out.
Hello and welcome to the Super Sweet Friday Morning Podcast. I'm Mac and Cheese and I'll be your host. Today on the podcast, we're bringing 4 pieces from kids living at the Salt Lake Boys and Girls Group Home. First up, we have a piece from 6ix9ine about a community he belongs to.
I am part of the skateboarding community and it's a big part of my life. I started skating at a very young age. I would say I was around 6 when I very first got a skateboard. My cousins were my first influence, and as I got older, it was my friends and kids in my neighborhood that influenced me. As I got older, I started skating a lot more. Eventually, I really got into it and started learning tricks. I started off pushing Mongo, which is where you ride regular but push goofy, or vice versa. I had to teach myself how to push regular, and it didn't take me that long. When I learned how to push regular, I was able to set up for tricks a lot easier. I learned how to ollie and started trying to kickflip. I stopped skating for a while because I didn't have a skateboard anymore, and then my friend finally gave me one. After that, I started skating everywhere and every day. That skateboard got stolen, and it wasn't until my other friend gave me another one that I started again. Then I started trying tricks again, and finally I landed a couple kickflips and a couple pop shove-its. And now I can consistently land them, and I am now working on varial flips, hill flips, and front slides / backside flips. Skating is very important for me because it lets me release a lot of anger, and I really just enjoy it. It helps pass time, and it's something me and my friends really enjoy doing.
Second, Acevedo shares about a change in his perspective.
The reason I like gaming is because it keeps me quiet and calm, and I like to complete the game, and because it passes time if I like the game. Video games I like to play are adventure, puzzle, and shooting games, like Minecraft, Uncharted, Call of Duty, Halo, and the people I follow and inspire to play video games are Dan2DM, Popular MMOs, and Jacksepticeye. These people made it fun for me to play video games. I didn't like Uncharted at first because it looked boring, but when I beat all my other games in a day, Uncharted was the only game left, so I started it. Then when I got further into it, it started getting better because you had to figure out the puzzle one by one to get to the treasure. You would need to climb rocks, shoot guns, and find more puzzles. The reason I find interest in games is because I like to solve puzzles and shoot and challenge myself in the games and try new games and to pass time in because they are fun.
In our third piece, Applejack shares her idea of the afterlife.
Your idea of the afterlife. They tell you it's a better place, that there's no pain, no sadness, nothing bad. A place where you're always happy and your younger self. In religions, it's if you go to church every week and read the Bible and do everything you're supposed to do and stay true. That if you do something wrong, you have to apologize. But if you do something really bad, you can't go. That's what you're told. I don't think that. There is a greater power to help you and to guide you. You make mistakes, but it's because you're human. You make mistakes and you learn from them to be stronger, to one day be the best you can be. There are some mistakes that are made that may not be forgivable, but there's still a special place. I think it's a place where you feel warm and happy, reunited with the ones you love. You're in that other place to show signs to those who you've lost. That's your way to show that you're a guardian angel. But this place is the most beautiful place that you have ever seen. A place where you're forever safe, a place where it's perfect temperature for you, where you see colors that you may never seen before. It will be a place of no pain and no sadness. That is what I think it might be. It may not be the same as you, but that's because everyone has their own idea of this better place.
Finally, an original quote from Suavemente about a fool's paradise.
Fool's paradise. Everyone lives in a fool's paradise. Endless beginning to the shortest of the end, filled with plenty of money and them so-called friends. Everything comes to end when your pockets get thin. That's when you will never see those friends ever again. Even though that they said that would stay, hearts turn to hate. Once was feeling gold, now feeling great. Most go to rage, but I go to the page, reminiscing upon the day that I was paid. A fool's paradise. Everyone lives in a fool's paradise. A fool's paradise. Everyone lives in a fool's paradise. Everyone lives in a fool's paradise.
Everyone lives in a fool's paradise.
That's all for this installment of the Super Sweet Podcast. Thanks for listening.